Every believer ought to have the power of God on you daily. You say, for what? My Lord, what are you for what? Think about what you could accomplish for God if that power was on your life. What your witnessing would be like. What your prayer would be like. What your life would be like. What a mighty tool in God's hand you'd be. Every single day. You don't have to be preaching to have the power of God. You need the power of God just to witness to your children, or your neighbors, your family members. Think about the people out there who need God's word on a continual basis. Think about picking up the phone and praying with somebody who's dying. You've got to have God's power on you to pray for them. You can't just be rebuking with no rebuke in your rebuke. Dear God. How often we pray for me, and you pray, nothing happens. Why nothing happens? No power. Right? There are people dying out there, spiritually dying, physically dying, mentally oppressed and depressed. Think what God can do through you. You can be a lighthouse in your whole neighborhood. As the power of God comes on you every single day, dear God, that word will spread. Something is happening in that house. Let's go see that lady. The power of God is awesome. I'll tell you a story. It's fantastic. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. A precious preacher, Pastor Kharmut. I know you can't say it too well like me. It's an Arabic name, Kharmut. Yeah. He had a church. He had a church outside Bethlehem. And he lived on this street, down the hill. And up the hill a little way was this Muslim family. And every night, a little girl there, they had a little daughter, would scream, and she was tormented by devils. So finally the Muslim family decided to call for the imam, the Muslim imam, to come pray for her. They got the imam up there, nothing happened. Then they decided a few days after to call for the Catholic priest. He came, nothing happened. Then they decided to call for the Greek Orthodox priest. He came, nothing happened. They even called for the Jewish rabbi. Nothing happened. But they always would make fun of that little preacher down there who had a little church. Finally, they ran out of options. They said, well, let's call that little preacher down there. That they all thought was crazy. He starts walking. That's a true story. I'm giving you a true story. He starts walking up the hill. While he's walking up the hill, the demons in the girl begin screaming. They begin to scream, the Christians are coming, the Christians are coming, the Christians are coming. Before the man could knock on the door, every devil had gone out of that girl. Think about demons getting frightened. That the Christian man, a little preacher coming up the hill by himself.